How are we all doing today? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. You are welcome, you are welcome, you are welcome. Please, as you are joining me in this live broadcast, I expect you to like the video. Comment and tell me where you are watching from. Comment and tell me where you are watching from. If you are watching from Facebook, like this page, like the page. It is very, very important you do so as we move forward in this live broadcast. Okay, let's go there. Let's start. We are going to start immediately. This is a minute 15 seconds. Let's go there. Let's start properly. Okay, so we are going to start with the information at hand. We all have seen the trending news about Airline, the APs and all that. I think I made a video on that. I have commented on that. You know, that was yesterday. But the news is still here with us. And a lot of reaction from different places, from different people. So we are going through it as well. And we are also going to, you know, I will bring to you some other things that most of us need to see, especially when it comes to the current state of Nigeria and what is going on in our place. So I will start by this. Sorry, I may not be playing every voice here because of the people that we are using their platform. Just wait a minute. Let the picture capture it properly. So if you are joining me, please, as you come in, like the stream, click on the like button and comment so that I will know who is with me this evening. It is very, very important that you do so. So this place we are seeing here is a place where Ndento, okay, we are operating. They operated here a few minutes before the arrival of these people that you are seeing here. And people that they captured, they took them, they made away with them, you know, to the bushes. And the police here refused to go after them, okay, in the bush. Are you going to blame them? No, you are not. I'm not going to blame them because they are not that they're not trained to do so, but to them, they know that Nigerian is not worth dying for. Okay, you don't die for something that you know that is a garbage. Okay, Eden is here. Greeting to Kai and all Biafran. Hit that button and share the message. Go viral. All hail Biafra. You are the first commentator here today, my sister. I really appreciate your support. You have been one of a kind. We have been one of a kind. I really appreciate your work and your support, your time and everything. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. So what you are seeing here, you can see this one, Aja Police, covered his face as if he's in a war battle and a battlefield and all that. They are only agile when they see unarmed civilians. That's when they have power. They will start doing their kiri. Once they see an unarmed civilian. What you are seeing here is supposedly police officer that will grant, will be securing your life and properties as the case may be. So they are not telling them to go after the kidnappers, and they said no, they're not going anywhere. So like I said, I don't blame them. Now I will release the audio so you watch. They can't go anywhere. See them here.
one. Come on, 50. Jam. Jam. See no. Yeah, when the police not there, they kidnap for somebody now from my house. They kidnap for now. They can't go and look for my brother. They say they can't go to bush. Jam. See them. Look them one by one. Jam. Jam. Look them one by one. They can't go and get my brother. They say they don't get that bush. They are afraid. They say they are afraid. Police people say they are afraid. We don't.
Of course, they are afraid. And, you know, one thing I like about these police people here is that they're humble. They are humble in the sense that they know their ability. They know their ability. They do not go after people that may buy them. It's not the fact. So, most of you don't understand that the security that they are telling that they are giving you is actually to deceive you. You think that they are with somebody. When what will buy you comes, they will dodge. They will dodge. And if they tell you, okay, support your own to protect your land and your property, you say no. You must give it to the governors. The governors are the chief security of the state and all that. These are governors' boys, and they refuse to go. They have the AK. You can see they're holding AK-47 and everything, but they don't want to go. They don't want to risk their life. And maybe ever since they joined police, they have not, they have not involved themselves in any gun battle. So what do you expect? You don't expect them to go there. And I don't. That is not new. Police officers in Nigeria, we used to tell them to do something, to go after any armed group or any robbery, they will dodge. Some of them prefer to resign than to lose their life because they know that all they want to do there is to earn their salary, not that they're patriotic, no. But once it comes to do with, it has to do with somebody that's maybe a boy that still probably maggie in a shop, they will either police, they will be there torturing the person. So that is it. That is it. We have no security. That's it. If not for Biafran government in exile, this would have been the case of many people, many places in Biafran land. Today, the Enugu State Governor, Peter Mba, is busy taking people's land simply because he borrowed a lot of money to do campaign during the election, which he ended up bribing INEC as usual, and they gave him the governor of Enugu State. Today, every community in Ikane East, mostly people, communities that are very close to Enugu town, they are now facing a lot of, challenges. The governor is taking the land forcefully, not without. Some communities don't even know that the governor wants their land. All you see is copter flying in your community, and military will be descending and protecting the China people that they are working for the governor. He sent their trucks and bulldozers to level farmland, people's house, properties, everything. And he will be marketing those land and turn it into real estates, not to develop Enugu State, but he will be selling it to estate developers, which they will sell to individuals, and people will buy that land. Well, guess who will take the money? Governor, to settle the money that he spent campaigning to become governor. I'm using the opportunity to beg PM, if this video can get to him, please and please come to rescue our people in Enugu State, because they are going through a lot. The governor is forcibly grabbing people's land. If you need information on how to do that, my email is here. You contact me. I will connect you with people that have passed this information to me. You can now investigate it and see what you can do to help people that are losing their ancestral land, not farmland, ancestral homeland of people are gone because of Peter Mba. The same insecurity that they're talking about, these police are people they're using to do this kind of criminal act in Biafran land, and it's not going to stop soon. It has come to stay. Most of us don't want to say the truth. Most of us are shying away, supporting it. Some of us are even supporting negativity, like those who say that everything must go through them. When this kind of news comes out, they will switch off their phone. if not for PM, that have been doing it for years, and I believe he's going to do it in Enugu State as well. Now, let's move to another information about what Nigerian Army have to say. The Army Chief. You know, there are people, one thing I love about the whole thing is that our people are now, reasoning properly. Most of us, okay, the time that you deceive people with garbage is gone and gone for good. Let's listen to him.
Expose all those ones doing those things, especially people like Samaiba. He's sitting down there in comfort. Some countries are encouraging him to do what he's doing to Nigeria, and we're here supporting him. So people must desist. We must call what is wrong wrong. But I know that we're taking efforts to ensure that we secure the whole of Southeast, and we'll continue to do that. We regret the souls have been lost. If you see the way they have killed, these guys are not human beings. They are eating flesh. We have seen them doing cannibalization. We have seen them doing cultism and all these things. So it is not, nobody should ever support such kind of people. Because the more you support them, it's like growing a monster. He will come after you. It's just a matter of time.
Okay.
We have seen that happen over and over.
Okay.
So I want to appeal to everyone, never, for whatever reason, for whatever gains you think, support such people. Thank you. I think I've addressed the few questions that have been asked.
You know, I used to think that when politicians, because this guy is not just a military, he's not just a soldier, he's also, politicians. He's also one of the politicians. When they talk like this, you think that the knowledge they have about what is happening is limited. It's not. Before they grow to the level they are now operating, they have part and parcel. They have been part and parcel of the same system that give them this energy and chance to be who he is today. Do you understand what I'm saying? He is not telling you that you should boycott PM, you should not support people that are doing this and support it. Now, who are you going to support? Who? Okay, military. I hear you. Okay, military, fine. Nigerian military that have done what? Are we going to start counting your work all this while? I'm not against an army. No. I'm not against military. No. I am not against government. No. But I'm against evil. Do you understand me? I am against evil. I'm against injustice. I am against backwardness. And I'm against most of them all terrorism. Anything violence, I hate it. I'm not in support of it. Anything violence. You people brought violence to a calm, a calm environment, a society that has been calm for ages, which is Southeast. You brought your aggression on that to that place because you are not comfortable with what happened in the north. You want eastern part also to experience what violence is all about. How did we get here? How did we start? Before then, let me appreciate my people here. I have Excellence Wachuku. You said Kai report. Good evening, brother. Well done. Well done for the great job you are doing. God bless you. Amen. And bless you too. Excellent, Wachuku. Richard, I see you. Good evening, Kai. Good evening to you, Richard. The man is almost crying. Good job to BLA. Yes, my dear. Yes, our own Armstrong is here, the man of the time. I see you. Man of hour. I see you. Good afternoon. You said good afternoon to you. May is here. Where is this army from? May, this is Nigerian Army. If you are new to the system, what we are discussing about, you are welcome. Pay attention. You are going to understand everything. I was watching the other channel. Yes, I saw you there. I saw you there. I have to come here. That our brother need my presence, so I always go there to encourage him to keep on doing the good things. Because when you have this hunger of saying the truth, you have to, be supported. You have to pour out the feeling you have for people. He has it. I can see the energy. I can see the fire. So it's always good to encourage anybody who want to start up any channel. You want to set up your own platform. I am there for you. I will do my little way to support you. Nice job, brother. Thank you so much, Armstrong. So this army chief is doing what he thinks is best for the system. As an employee, you can do everything to please your to make sure that everything work. You understand that people will say, okay, you are doing a good job. So he is not only crying for what is happening, what the involvement of PM and all that. He know the capability of PM. They know, and they have their boss from Britain. They are the owner of the company have informed them, of course. They know what PM stand for. They know that look, it is not business as usual. That's just the fact. And not only that, they are now seeing that an average Biafrans, or should I say, an average people in the so-called in the setup Nigeria, is not really taking the tone of army and tone of security. They are kind of most of them have this kind of reservation when it comes to their feelings about the whole thing that concern army, police, navy, SARS, name them. Everybody have this kind of feeling that they are out to buy people. Everybody, whether you have witnessed it or not, you can see how they treat others. Since I was born, I have not seen an army of a country or a nation torturing people, torturing civilians to the extent of sending them, asking them to swim in the gutter, in a rubbish water. You know what I mean by gutter? People, sewage. They went there, pushed them there to do what? To make sure that the 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 they prove strong, and the same people they're the one want to use okay, review and remove chat message and hide. Okay, after the best, I see you. You are non-recognized. Thank you so much. I've been promising myself that I will give you this banner. Now you have it. Okay, so this man know the people, the feeling that people, the society have against them. That is why they are now creating awareness to preach for to people that look, we belong to you. You have to welcome us. You have to accept us. You have to do this. You have to do that. Give us your listening ear. We are going to be nice. And because it's in them to torture and to humiliate people, after preaching this today, in next hour, they are out there torturing other people, disgracing themselves. To be honest with you, while growing up, I love army so much. That's one of my should I say my the profession that I envy so much when I was growing up as a child of 6, 7. I was I don't joke with anything military. I have that kind of desire to become an army, but it is too late for Nigerian army. Yes, it is. It is, to be honest. So seeing what is going on while growing up and being a victim of their torture, I have no choice than to develop this kind of cold feeling against them. Today, they are proving everybody wrong. People who say that they are this, I mean, is this one of the most respected profession and all that? He's not. He's not what you think. He's not what you. To be honest, he's not. So the cry will continue. It will continue until they understand how other countries army operate. And the army don't getting themselves involved in gossiping and propaganda. That's not the work of army. You can only do propaganda when you are, in a war zone, or maybe you something that will benefit your security. Not when injustice is obvious. You are doing propaganda and trying to, label it good so that people will not think deep about your activities and all that. It doesn't work that way. Now, Sahara reporters have this to say. They said breaking. Ndị Ogbomada ambush adopted 30 children in Katsina community in fresh attack. That is what Sarah has to, they have this news here that Indo Bombarded have captured 30 children in Castina community. Castina is where Buhari comes from, Castina State. So a community in that state is now those don't talk operated there, and they captured some people there and they made away with it. Nobody, were able to say anything or to question or challenge them for any reason at all. Not at all. So we are not going to. I'm not here to celebrate the activities of Nnamdi. No. Why I'm bringing it for you to understand that no place is peaceful in the country. If you are somehow trying to pretend that everything is all right, let's see how we can manage it. Let's see if things will turn for good and all that. You are digging, your own, uh, your own grave. Okay. PM also have this to share with us. He said, "I have busted Tinubu, and I know he is not from Yoruba land. I have said it before that Tinubu official bad that student handle he attacked Tinubu is a criminal from Guinea who escaped to Nigeria from drug trafficking and set up drug cartel in Lagos. During military regime, he changed his identity in Lagos using his connection in Nigerian Army who were also in the drug business with him. That was what Ifeanyi Oba tried to do on Congo. Tried to do in Congo, or was it, or wasn't, or was it Mozambique? I think he's trying to say Congo or Mozambique, where was trying to establish his own empire. When it comes to Ohike, if he has succeeded in Mozambique by now, he will be part of top government official in Mozambique. So Yoruba people may make una answer this girl. Now, the lady who says she from Yoruba land have this to say about the whole thing that I just read for you. Listen and listen very carefully. This is the video that we are going to listen. This lady, couldn't hold her opinion anymore. She decided to voice it out and PM
I am from Yoruba. My mom is from.
Listen.
I am from Yoruba. My mom is from Yoruba. My dad is from Yoruba. My lineage, my family, my generations, we are from Yoruba. But you see this man right here, with this name, Tinubu, I can practically tell you that this man is not from Yoruba. What the fuck is the meaning of Tinubu in Yoruba? I don't understand. What the fuck is the meaning of Tinubu in Yoruba? This name has no meaning in Yoruba. This name has no meaning in Yoruba. Sir, where are you from? So for those of you that is telling me that this man is your brother, this man is from your, this man is not from my tribe, because this name has no meaning. This name has no meaning in Yoruba. Okay? So even Bola that you are bearing, Bola is not a man's name. Bola is a woman's name. Bola. That's a woman's name. That Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I don't understand. Your name is so complicated. Your name is so complicated. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola is a woman's name. So, Ahmed is a man name. What that Tinubu? What is the meaning of Tinubu in Yoruba? I don't understand. Okay. I am from Yoruba. My mom is from Yoruba. My dad is from.
Did you see the exposition? Is it sinking? Let's continue.
Yoruba. My lineage, my family, my generations, we are from Yoruba. But you see this man right here, with this name, Tinubu, I can practically tell you that this man is not from Yoruba. What the fuck is the meaning of Tinubu in Yoruba? I don't understand. What the fuck is the meaning of Tinubu in Yoruba? This name has no meaning in Yoruba. This name has no meaning in Yoruba. Sir, where are you from? So for those of you that is telling me that this man is your brother, this man is not from my tribe, because this name has no meaning. This name has no meaning in Yoruba. Okay? So even Bola that you are bearing, Bola is not a man's name. Bola is a woman's name. Bola. That's a woman's name. That Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
That part got me so hit me differently. That Bola is a woman's name. And when you check, during the time of the election, they were questioning his certificate and all that. When the investigation was done in US, they found out that the name he used, he entered, he registered, or he got admission in university as a woman. And when he graduated with certificate he become a man. So a lot about Tinubu is questionable. Maybe this person is not what you think, but let people from Yoruba respond to that. I don't need to be voice of anybody. Let them say it the way they want to say it. I don't know why it is so easy for anybody to become Yoruba and hold political power and take over the destiny of everybody, whereas you are not even from that part of the world. Just like some of them the north that come from Mauritania, and some of them are now the Northern Council elders Kolumano. The leader is from Mauritania currently. So uh, Nigeria the whole thing is a mess. To be honest, it's a mess.
I don't understand. Your name is so complicated. Your name is so complicated. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola is a woman's name. Ahmed is a man name. What that Tinubu? What is the meaning of Tinubu in Yoruba? I don't understand. I am from Yoruba. My mom.
So that is it. That is the first one. We are heading, to another information that we have this evening, so that we'll be able to cover everything before we come to the end of the broadcast. Okay, I'm coming to this. We are coming to this. Let's, take it one after the other. Let's hear somebody. This thing is not part of the thing that I want to share with you, but let me do it because you may make you may see some senses in what you're saying. The Channels TV have this. They said Nigerian is currently in 1920s of the United UK and the US power system, and that is how far back they are. Energy expert Ido Oye Banjo said, "Energy, that is electricity, and Nigeria is currently the way Britain was, how they were in 1920s, is what Nigeria is today. You can imagine the embarrassment. Anyway, what do you expect?"
In the 1920s, problems with their infrastructure. There's not been investment in the distribution. So they are still outdated, they are still old. And so this is why the state government needs to come in. This is why the law says, look, go back to you, state governor. Mr. State Governor, can you please implement the electricity act? So which part of, in these three segments, generation, distribution, and transmission, still exclusive to the federal government? Which one? It's only the transmission. It's only transmission now. That's still with it. So generation and distribution can still be taken on by private sector, by the state. And the state can take ownership of those. Yeah. So it then means that in all of these, we need more generation and we need a lot of instance of transmission. And that's it. Yeah, you are right. A lot of investment in transmission and distribution. And my recommendation is that because Nigeria is currently in the 1920s of the UK and US power system, that's how outdated our stuff. Yeah, that's how far back we are. What we have to do is to do exactly what they did back then, which is why I said electricity actually fully implemented. Go back to the states. Let the states take charge of the power supply of its citizens. Do regional grid. So, for example, in the Southeast, you have the Southeast regional grid. You have generation in one part of this, in all the states, and they serve the people, and the excesses are also distributed among themselves. And if they have to push power to Southwest, they can do so through this current transmission network. The same thing, we have power, significant hydro generation in the north. We have solar, we have wind power generation. You can add of a lot of wind the farms in Kano, Maiduguri, Katsina, Kebbi can fry anything without you lighting it. Look, you are right. Nigeria is supposed, that is supposed to be a strong point for us. We have abundant gas, we have abundant sunlight, and these are natural sources of power. Okay. And yet we are not able to transpose that into productivity. Exactly. So look at the United Kingdom. Now that they are struggling with their power system, it's because of they have gone to North Africa get a massive portion of the desert to install solar cells just because they need the sun. And they pipe that through undersea cable all the way from North Africa to the United Kingdom, to Africa, and indeed Nigeria, that should be pioneering renewable systems, use of solar, wind, and other renewable resources. We've not done that, and that's because of lack of meritocracy. The right people don't get the chance to get to the right places, and for
the right people don't get a chance to get to the right places. The right people don't get a chance to get to the right places. That's the end of the statement in this short clip. But the message is there. Like I said, I don't really necessary to comment much on this. There's no points. There's absolutely no point.
$500 million. Now that they collect for one person head, anytime I can't come court, not be me. That's why they going to arrest, not be me talk about. See the people talk are so worried. Unam the Kanu lawyer, all of the night talk cannot be me. 500 million. USS order they are marked.
When she's spending every day 500 million, they told us they spend 5.
TSS, I carry 200 and 500 million. Now that they collect one person head, anytime I can't come court, not be you. That's why they could be arrest, not be me talk about. People talk are so worried. We have become a lawyer, all of them talk about it. They are going to share this in the words. 500 million. TSS, order they are marked.
When she's spending every day 500 million, they told us they spend 500 million naira. Somebody is signing off that check. Somebody is signing it off. Who is signing off? Who is making money from it? Extra allowances are being paid to all the security men who are in Abuja because of Nnamdi Kanu. Your money, and we have been saying, the case of Nnamdi Kanu is not such that we need to spend scarce resources on. The federal government is crying about money. They don't have money, but they have all the money to pay all the security agencies. If you go outside, not less than 1,000 security agencies are on patrol in Abuja because of one single man. And tomorrow they will tell us they don't have money to pay salary of workers. So,
but the reason they bring Kanu to court is they make a lot of money from bringing him to court. It's not an average of 500 million naira by bringing him to court. Yes. Who makes that money? In the GSS? Yes. You know, the GSS budget is not scrutinized like just spent. It's like security votes. So they don't say, we're taking Kanu to court, so we brought this number of cases, we block everywhere, all our security agents are there, blah, blah, blah. It's all this scam. So all those paparazzi you are saying, this is the kind of revelations that we bring forth when we have our amazing interviews on IC Magazine. The continual detention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu within the DSS premises of the Nigerian government is a money-making scheme for the DSS.
you can put me anywhere, anything.
For every court appearance that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu comes out for, the DSS makes as much as 500 million naira.
Yes.
You are hearing that from somebody who has been in that same position where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Okay, that is it. And when you ask why there is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they said no. Even when the court said the court said the reason they will, the only thing they will do, they will tell the court, okay, we'll give you after 500, we'll give you 30 million just to adjourn the case. 30 million. How many of you will be judged and will not adjourn the case to make 30 million? I'm just saying that I just put that. I'm not saying that that is what they paid. So we are going straight to other things, especially the issue at hand while we are here this evening, the issue of Allen Oyema and his APs and all that. Those of us who know what who Allen Oyema is, we understand that he is the owner of the APs. All right. So there's this beautiful attack that he used for his air hostess and everything that have triggered many people, especially particularly for triggered Yorubas. they couldn't get it. Not when I say Yoruba, I'm not talking about the entire Yoruba. No, I'm talking about the few people or majority of them. I don't want to say few because I've not measured them, because if considering the people that are talking online, one can say that they are major. Okay, they say okay, boycott him, boycott him. He's an Igbo thing. He's Igbo thing. He's Igbo thing. He's Igbo that. Some of us from Southeast have also made some reactions, and the reaction they are making to me is good. Some of them are hypocrites, because you cannot tell me that Nigerian is workable. Nigeria will work only when P2P become president. But if P2P did not become president, Nigerian can never work. If you say not that he said you can never work, but you were supporting somebody to make it work. Some that cannot work. There's difference between this thing can work if I get the right person, and the another thing is this thing cannot work irrespective of who become the president. They are two different things. So you cannot jump from here to here and here to there and expect me to believe you. No, I will not. I will not. So I'm not, without wasting much of your time, let me start from the one, the ration of celebrities, if that makes sense. Someone like this, our sister here, you can see them. They made some reactions and about the APs and all that. These are difference, and the joy is up there. Now let's continue.
Port Harcourt, Abuja, Warri, Calabar, Owerri, Kewan. Which one is in Kewan? That's how we decided to plan a girls' trip for Easter. We now said, let us go to London. As we were counting our points like this, travel agents informed us that Air Peace will start flying to London from the 30th of March. What? To me, take care of. Perfect timing for our Easter holiday. Air Peace now flies directly to London Gatwick, and they operate first class, business class, premium economy, and economy cabin. And from London Gatwick, one train will take you to Victoria. And I heard they have brand new Boeing 787 Dreamliners and the Boeing 777s. Talk about world class. I hear you say, but the best part is I have your attention now. Now, where food day, they see you. No need for extra. Wait. This also flies to JFK, New York, using connecting partner airlines. Wow. You are going too foreign now. Even connect locally from Asaba, Benin, Port Harcourt, Abuja, Warri, Calabar, Owerri, Kewan. Which one is in Kewan again? Let's speak English, my friend. Begging, what she's trying to say is that Air Peace will fly you from your local airport straight to the international airport and direct to London. No hassle free. Listen, besides being more affordable compared to other airlines, Air Peace will even give you a further discount for a family of 4 traveling together. Hey, now, as we are 4 like this, me, Uche, Omoni, Ufuma, does not Shebi mean that's not what it means. Now true say students get special offer. Yes now. I besides you see me, sir, I don't turn to student with that. So it is safe to say this is Easter Girls Trip with Air Peace. Girls Trip with Air Peace. Easter Girls Trip with Air Peace. Easter Girls Trip with Air Peace. Here we come.
Now this is the deal. This may be paid at, okay, this may not, but what I'm trying to say, you can see the joy in their faces, right? You can see their reaction. You can see how people are being, how they felt about it. Whereas some people don't see it as what these people are seeing it to be. Some people feel that, oh, this is an Igbo something, they should boycott the airline. One part of me, you know, on understanding what they're saying. Why the other part said no? Why do I say so? We are different. We are not the same. We are only lying to ourselves that Nigeria is one and others. But when it comes to progress and prosperity of any of us, the other one will become jealous and envy. When it becomes to unite everybody together, there's somehow they distance themselves. Okay. Now, I am not saying that making problem, fighting each other makes sense. No, but we are not the same. The Yoruba people that are talking now against APs, they saw when this guy used the same attire on his music, and everywhere was calm, everywhere was quiet. They did not see any bad on that. In fact, they don't consider, they did not call him out. Why did you feature an Igbo man or an Igbo attire in your music and in the video and all that? In fact, he went to the extent of even using some Igbo languages, which is okay. Like Igbo people do that a lot. Nobody will say anybody who says that Igbo people don't admire other people's language and their culture is a lie, because oftentimes, even when students are doing drama in school, they always have this provision to act and present Hausa culture and Yoruba culture in that. So it's part of it. If you have seen some welcome songs in Igbo land that featured Yoruba language, Yoruba culture, and that is there, and it cannot be taken. Nobody can deny that. Now, this guy is a Yoruba guy, and you can see how he dressed and look at the background of this music video. Is it a problem? No. Nobody is against it because it does not matter. In fact, to them, this one doesn't matter. But when an Igbo man used the same attire, it matters a lot. It matters a lot that everybody will come after him, which is very, very funny. Now, let me go to this as well. What you have here is this lady called Lizzie. Lisa, I don't know. So, but the post said, Yoruba run. I think this is the run of mockery or what they want to say here. The Yoruba run. The earlier you stop your tribal bigotry and jealousy against Indibo, better for you, because you can never win a war against Indibo. That's what this person said. Now let's hear what Lisa had to say about the whole thing.
The next inevitable war that will happen in Nigeria will be between the Yorubas and the Igbos. Right now, it is easier for a needle to pass through the eye of a camel than the Yorubas and the Igbos to share one country together. Very soon, just very soon, the Yorubas and the Igbos can never intermarry again. Never. Like, it will be an abomination if this unity is maintained and sustained. Airpeace Airline, owned by Airline, is under tribal attack because Isiagu was warned by his head hostess, Yoruba News. The Yoruba News are proposing to boycott Airpeace because, according to them, Airpeace is now an Igbo flight, Igbophobia. According to the Yoruba News, Airpeace no longer represents the unity and the peace of Nigeria in their words. Airpeace is no longer a Nigerian flight. It is now an Igbo flight. If Airline was Aliko Dangote, will the Yorubas have the balls to question him for wearing his stars? Now listen to me. There was Igbos before Nigeria, and there will always be Igbos after Nigeria. Airline is an Igbo man from Anambra State. He cannot throw away his culture, his Isiago, just because he wants to please you in your one Nigeria unity. Don't forget, the Igbos traditionally, originally, naturally have their culture, tradition, food, way of life. Nigeria doesn't have any of this. The Igbos cannot forget who they are. We cannot forget who we are. Just because we want to please your so-called one Nigeria that was created by a lunatic in 1914. One united Nigeria
Okay, finish it.
can never be achieved with this type of settings. I promise you that.
That the person who formed Nigeria is a lunatic, she said. And that is what she wants to sustain, a project that a lunatic, built by pushing, pushing and supporting a president of Tinubu's presidential ambition. She did that publicly. She was even calling people's name and insulting everybody for that. These are people who speaks from both sides of the mouth. Inconsistency. Inconsistent is the word is eating her up. Every now and then she wants to make a point, but by so doing, she's making a very big mistake. Let's continue.
Party is the only way forward. Patching Nigeria, that is what I think. Even if a united Nigeria was supposed to be possible, with the type of Yoruba rules we have today, a united Nigeria can only happen in our dreams. How can a united Nigeria be possible when an Allen Onyema cannot comfortably wear his staffs, his ancestral attire, his cultural attire, his Siago, because Yoruba rules will not be happy with him. Yoruba rules will boycott airpeace because they do not want anything that has to do with Igbo attire. Yoruba want Allen Onyema to wear his staffs, Nigeria attire. And I have searched, I have not seen where is Nigeria attire. Is there anything like Nigeria attire? I have never heard of this before. You want a restructured Nigeria. You want to start by changing Nigeria from Federal Republic of Nigeria to United States of Nigeria. Both the person that is trying to initiate this and those wishing to execute the United States of Nigeria, both of them are on hard drugs, if not good.
Oh my God. Just a few months ago, this girl is shouting that the best way to move forward is to build a better country. Our Duduwa brother, our Hausa brother, just to make sure that she campaigned for P2B. And now, all of a sudden, she now realized that Nigerian is not working. Not that she don't know it before, but Shalom Chonchego can marry. Anyway.
This is just a fairy tale, and fairy tales and their fictions do not come to reality. You have Nigeria, but you don't have Nigerians. I assure you that. What you have now is Igbos, Yorubas, Hausas, Epics, Benins, etc. There is no Nigeria, and there are no Nigerians in it. Yoruba Rono, listen. There is nothing like Nigerian food, but there is Igbo food. There is nothing like Nigeria attire, but there is Igbo attire. There is nothing like Nigeria culture and tradition, but there is Igbo culture and there is Igbo tradition. Nigeria is just 110 years old. The Igbos are over 5,000 years should get size. I blame one person for all these things that is going on in Nigeria, Frederick Lugard. I will forever blame Lugard for this. If not that Frederick Lugard joined the Yorubas and the Hausa and the Igbos together, I don't see reasons why a Hausa man and an Igbo man should be called one. Because there is nothing that made us to be one. You know that there is nothing that made us one. Nothing.
Okay.
Just the same way you love your Ashoki and your Babariga as a Hausa man, Ashoki as a Yoruba man. I love my Isiago. I am an Igbo woman. And I am proud of my identity. I cannot hide this Isiago because a Yoruba man doesn't like it. I can't hide this beautiful, colorful Isiago because a Hausa man doesn't like it. I can't hide who I am because you want me to wear your Babariga or because you want me to stand for the so-called unity of Nigeria. This is who I am, Isiago. You know, our ancestors will not even be happy. They will frown that we are not proud of who we are. So this is who I am.
People can be confused.
I am proud to be
People can be confused.
I will showcase my tribe to the world and tell them that this is who I am. I don't know your problem. So the fact that you cannot accommodate me in the same place you want us together to be called one Nigeria, what now made us one? How can you say I am your sister when you frown because you see me putting on Isiago? Therefore, you say you are going to boycott Airpeace because the staffs in Airpeace are putting on Isiago. Just the same way you love your furau de nono, your tuom masara de mi and kuka. I love my ofo and apokaraka, my jingwan. I love my ofo. I love my ofen salam. I love my abacha. I love my fio. I love my akidi. That is the Igbo food that we have in Igbo land, and I'm very proud of it. You love your awara. You love the food you eat in the north. Just the same way you love your, what is that Yoruba food? Just the same way you love your ewedu. You love your wegi. You love your amala. You love your oferido. And you don't want me to love my own. You don't want me to love my own food. You don't want me to love my akidi. No. That is injustice. This is who we are. Be proud of who you are. I am proud of who I am. There was an Igbo man before Nigeria. We were here before Nigeria was created, and we are going to continue to be proud of who we are. We can't succumb to your tribalistic behavior because we want to preach one Nigeria that is not existing anywhere. Simply a fairy tale. Let an Igbo man be an Igbo man. Let a Benin man be a Benin man. Let an Hausa man be an Hausa man. You can't force me to be who I am not. I cannot wear Babadiga and I cannot wear Ashoke because I want to please you. I am an Igbo woman and I will continue to represent my culture, my tradition, and my identity. I don't blame you, I blame Alain Onyema for trying to please you people to gain sympathy from a country that doesn't recognize its efforts after rescuing Nigerians from xenophobia attack in South Africa. Please, if you want to boycott Airpeace, feel free. Feel free to boycott Airpeace. Since the Isiago is irritating you, you can feel free. There is no need for you to continue patronizing what you don't like. You can go to Lagos State and patronize Sanwo-Olu. Sanwo-Olu have red line, blue line, yellow line, pink line, purple line. Sanwo-Olu has constructed green line in Lagos. Go and follow Sanwo-Olu train. Airpeace is a private business owned by an individual. You cannot tell him how to run his business. You can't tell him the kind of food his staffs will eat. You can't tell him the kind of clothes his staffs will wear just because he wants to please your tribalistic character. What you cannot do to Dangote, don't do it to Alain Onyema. What you cannot have balls to do to Adenuga, don't do it to Alain Onyema. What you cannot do to Otedola, do not do it to Alain Onyema. Don't do it to Alain Onyema. This war that is between Yorubas and the Igbos, Yoruba, you know the answer. You can never win a war against the Igbos. You, Yoruba, you can never win a war against the Igbos. Whenever you close your eyes to sleep, always have that at the back of your mind, that a Yoruba Ronu can never in his life win a war against the Igbos. This Isiago has come to stay. This Isiago has come to stay. It is who we are. You don't like it, go and enter train. Sanwo-Olu is waiting for you in Lagos. Yellow line and blue line is there. If you don't like it, you can go for a boat or you trek. You mustn't enter Airpeace. You will have come to stay. Not even you, nor anybody around you can stop this great trial. Thank you for watching. Try that.
So she thinks she have responded to Yorubas, but what got me in all these things that she's saying here is her behavior during the election, and what she's saying now is totally in contrast to what she used to say during the election. They are not the same, and That is people who can speak from both sides of their mouth. What she said about Yorubas, not every Yoruba is happy with some of the actions of Yorubas. One thing Yoruba have in common and with Igbo are trying to, and even Igbo does that more than Yoruba, like learning other people's language, whereas those people don't care about you. If you bring out number of Igbos who speak Yoruba today, compare it with people who are not Yoruba, from people from Igbo, between people from Igbos who speak Yoruba and from Yoruba who speak Igbo, Igbo has more number, more dominant in terms of learning other people's culture, living with other people's, and all that. Okay. Now, this person, I think is a Hayato. Hayato. I don't know what tribe he comes from. This man here, I don't know what tribe he comes from, but what he said here is interesting, and I'm going to bring it for you. Okay, let's watch this together. First of all, he said in the write-up, he said, "Is it a crime to be Igbo? Why attack a man who has done Nigerian proud?" Okay. Allen Oyama is trying to make Airpeace a global brand. Stay your own and see if we will not support you. Start your own and see if we will not support you. If not, shut up. And this is what he said. You see, I already said that. I already said that he speaks perfectly Yoruba and Dutch. Can you just imagine that? Wow, that is interesting. That is interesting. So let me bring you this video, and let's just a 1 minute, almost 2 minutes, 1 minute plus video.
What is wrong with us in Nigeria? I mean, that is something that I'm finding it very difficult to understand. We have Airpeace owned by a Nigerian flying to London Gatwick for the first time in a long while. This thing has reduced FX. This thing has created more opportunities for Nigeria. This thing will sell the Nigerian culture. This thing will sell the Nigerian brand. And all some people have to do is to complain that some people are wearing, what do we call it again? It's Isiagu, Igbo thing. Then what? Did you blame Buhari for wearing Babariga?
Did you hear that?
Wearing Babariga?
Just
you
listen.
blame Buhari for wearing Babariga? Did you ever once blame Jonathan for wearing that Niger Delta attire? Is anything wrong with it? Is something wrong with us? Are we anti-Igbo? Why can't we celebrate for once that one of us is making something that is different? Go and do your own and see if we are not going to celebrate you. We will celebrate you. So long as Nigeria is being projected, that is what we should celebrate. I don't even want to talk about what Allen Oyema went through for years before getting this.
They don't want to know about that. They don't want to know about. All they want to know is he's an Igbo. Why Igbo man? Why? Now, I am not happy with the way Allen Oyema also, is how he is wasting his time to build a country that is not in existence. These are people who are supposed to support the freedom of our people, but they choose to do other things differently. But we cannot throw him away because he's not doing what he's supposed to do in-house. We cannot allow people from other tribe to bloodshed and make him look like. Okay, sorry about that. The network was making joke. I don't know why, but we are back. We are back. So everything Allen Oyema is doing or have done is not in line with our freedom, but we have to we have to also support our own. We are not going to, turn against him when why other people are trying to, rubbish him for no just reason. That is not how it works. So, guys, tell me what you think about what the attack against is that Ishiago, the dress, the way they dressed, and the dressing code of the APs. Should it be? Is it something that should be a problem to the Nigerians or anything as such? And like the last person that I played his video say what he said, that Tinubu is wearing Babariga, which is the Yoruba clothes, and this their cap. They normally put one side. He's the president of the country. Does it mean that we have to tell him how to dress? No, right? So people will not tell him how to dress. He's a president of the Nigeria, and we Biafrans don't care about whatever that comes out from there. You understand? But Allen Oyema is a Biafran who somehow believed that Nigeria would be great. Okay, let me read it. Okay, sorry, I can't read this. Please, you speak English. I don't understand your language. I'm sorry about it. So Allen Oyema believed that somehow everything will be good, that he will become perfect Nigerian, that Nigeria will be great, and Nigeria gave him opportunity to be who he is today, just like other people. Okay, just like other people. I don't know his sort of words. I don't know how he started, so I don't expect him to start telling me, "Oh, he's a criminal." I don't know. Okay, but what I'm trying to say is that the clothes itself is our traditional clothes. Is an Igbo attire. Okay, Isiodum, not Ishiago, because people sometimes say Ishiago. That thing there is not like it's not Ago. Ago is different from Odum. So, but that's a story for another day. The clothes shouldn't be a problem to any of them. You saw Nigerian national team. They dress in Fulani's attires, Yoruba's, Hausa's attires, while going to Ivory Coast to play. So, did anybody question them? The answer is no. So, why is it that when it comes to Biafrans, people want to jump up and say nonsense, nonsensical thing, stuff to make them look bad and all that? But time will tell. We are not going to pretend. So, time will tell. Time will tell. So, guys, thank you so much for your time. I have to bring this video to an end. Haji Okon say, please, my brother, why are you making this person or group of people who is against this law? Sorry, I don't understand what you mean. People who is against this law. Can you explain to me what you mean by that? I don't understand what they're talking about. I will wait for you just for a few seconds to know, or just a minute to know if you can if you can explain more of what we are saying here, because I couldn't comprehend that. Let's wait for you. Let me wait. Anyway, while waiting, let's go through this thing. Mr. Maxwell Opara, this is different division Army said Rose is saying this. This is my last warning to you. Today being 2nd April 2024, don't think we are fools. We have studied all your internal dynamic and gimmicks. We watched how you are playing your role, especially the character you portrayed on the last appearance of Massimo Kanu. You just want Massimo Kanu to condemn PM. Exactly. I told us about him. This guy is one of the. In fact, to me, he's He Biafra needs to question him. To be honest, he needs to be questioned. He needs to be questioned. To be honest, he needs to be questioned. Um, Let me see this post. So PM posted something and said Biafran flag is up and flying high in Japan. The Biafran liaison office in Japan is ready. I was even thinking that this is in US because the structure was it looks like the one in US. Look at it here. Let's see the post that PM made. This is it. This is Japan. That the French government are doing a very good work, to be honest. They are doing a very marvelous work. Freedom TV, please post the link. I want to join you briefly. Oh my goodness. How will I get to the link? Do you mind to call on WhatsApp? Is it okay for you to call on WhatsApp? So I give you the WhatsApp, you call and join me. Okay. Just tell me yes, you want or not through WhatsApp. Is it okay for you to join through WhatsApp call? Because when I'm setting this, I have not, I did not put the link. If you know, you know. I did not choose to have guests because they have the option for you to drop the number. Okay, fine. Just give me a minute. Let me get the number for you. Yeah, normally I put the number here, but each time I put it, nobody want to join, so I stopped putting it out there. It's only when people want to pass any information, then I will do this. Just give me a minute. Let me bring it because I don't have the number offhand. Okay. Okay, here we go. Let me type it for you. Freedom TV. I think you're a broadcaster because your account look like one. Your account look like one. Okay, let me type it for you. Okay, this is the number you can call me through WhatsApp using this number. So let's. Okay, while waiting for this, brother, let's. Because I know it will take him just a while to add up and all that.
this comment very disappointing, but not surprising because some of us knew from day one that the Labour Party was just a special purpose vehicle to pursue his own selfish ambition of trying to preside over the country. But if you go through my article today, I try to situate the failure of Labour Party being unable to reconcile its own internal differences as that of a failure of the presidential candidate himself. You see, it is good for you to nurture an ambition. It's also good for you to ensure that the vehicle upon which that ambition is being pursued is intact and said to be very honest to pursue your aspiration. But
You see, this is the reason why I don't like it when an Igbo man want to force himself to be president or to pilot affairs in this and that in government. Because one mistake an Igbo man made will be very, very loud to compare 10 of any other ethnic group in Nigeria will make. So if, as an Igbo man, if you just imagine that P2B's Labour Party are not, in good time or whatever that is going on there, I don't really care, to be honest. Why I'm bringing this is not that I am interested in whatever they're doing in politics. No, my reason of touching those areas like Alan Oyema's involvement and the way people are criticizing him in Nigeria is for you who is a Biafran to understand that whatever you do in Nigeria will never be appreciated. Whatever you do, and you, as long as you are pushing forward, you're pushing and pushing and believing that you are going to make it possible, you are doing yourself. Okay, you are doing yourself. So let me answer this call. I hope. Hello. Hello. Yes, I can hear you very clear. I can hear you.
thank you very much. This is Erasmus.
Rasmus, you are welcome. You are welcome to the program.
Yeah, thank you very much. First time of joining your program, I always follow you. I always listen to you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Stay at the background.
I see. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. There was a time I normally put I send even link. I have been sharing link here. I shared the link many times, and people don't want to. I not that they don't want some. Some people don't want to show their face or even their voice to come out and all that. So I understand. So you are watching from? You are watching us from where?
US.
Oh, US. Okay, nice to have you. Nice to have you.
Yeah.
Nice to have you.
Yeah, thank you. So there's a reason why I called you.
Okay, my
I didn't want to put a comment on your comment section.
Okay.
And I did not want to speak to you through another media.
All right.
So I know that sometimes you do live programs, so I wanted to do the correction on your program so that in your last broadcast, you did a broadcast where you played the video of the interview of Kanuta Kanu.
Yes.
And in that video, I think you made a mistake, and maybe it depends if it was by default or just a mistake like that. But for me, I think it was a mistake. You said that the Kanuta Kanu, this thing is like almost like the same with us.
Okay.
And the DOS is the same. So I want to clarify something there. I want to list an issue. So,
no, I did not say that. I did not say that DOS is the same with us. No, I did not.
No. I did not say you said DOS are with us.
Okay.
I said you said Kanuta Kanu group.
Okay.
They are almost the same thing with us. That's what you said.
Okay. Yes.
Why DOS is different?
Yes.
I would let there be a disclaimer there. Kanuta Kanu or group or anything has absolutely nothing to do with Biafra Republic government in exile. Now, I'm going to explain why if Kanuta Kanu is having anything to do with Biafra Republic government in exile, like as if they are working together, I will distance myself completely from Biafra Republic government in exile. And I will give you reasons why.
Please do.
We
In Biafrans, we don't have short memories.
Okay.
We follow trend of events that happened. Now, I'm going to take you back. When Mazunari Kanu was kidnapped in Kenya, it happened, I think, on June 19th.
Yes.
The women in USA, including Madam Azuka and the rest, summoned Chika Edozie to a Zoom program. And there, the question knew about the kidnap of Mazunari Kanu. Did you watch that program?
No, I did not.
Okay. In that program, Chika Edozie confirmed that when he knew, he called the secretary of Mazunari Kanu. The secretary of Mazunari Kanu explained to him that he called Kanuta Kanu when somebody from Kenya contacted her about the kidnap of Mazunari Kanu. And Kanuta Kanu told her not to, that he knew that he should not tell anybody. Are you aware of that?
Yes, I am aware of it.
Okay.
PM said that.
I listen. I'm not even talking about what PM said or this. This is something I listen to.
Okay.
Now, you know, after that, this thing. So during that time, within like for 2 weeks, Kanuta Kanu and DOS were longer ahead because they explained in details. They talked about where he said Edo is praying the mountain, which he denied on that program.
Yes.
But on this one I just said now, he never denied it. When he was questioned, when he appeared on the Kenga's program in South Africa, when they asked him this question, what he said was that DOS knows more than he knew about the kidnap of Mazunari Kanu. That they should not be pushing it on him. That he didn't say he didn't know. He said they knew more than he knew. That's what he said. And now the question I want to ask, immediately after that incident, after like 2 weeks, when DOS were accusing him that he knew and he lied, Chika Edozie said when he asked him when he knew of the kidnap of Mazunari Kanu, he said he knew on the 27th, just as we knew. But that was contrary to what the secretary said.
Yes.
The date, he has never come out to deny that. Now, after like 2 weeks, Kanuta Kanu started working with the US again. Are you not aware? Are you not aware that Kanuta Kanu appeared on IPOB, Radio Biafra?
I am aware of
after like 2 weeks.
I am aware of that.
So now the question will be, what happened? Is it now possible for Chika Edozie to have that? So that means it's an oversight. What he said, that when he said Kanuta Kanu knew and he lied about it, was it a lie? So now the question will be, why was he now working with Chika Edozie after 2 weeks? Now, why did they now separate again? Why did they have issue? As far as I'm concerned, I'm a person that listens to issue and watch issues that happen. Kanuta Kanu knew what happened to his brother. Kanuta Kanu thought he would be able to do, because DOS knew what happened. Kanuta Kanu knew. And that's why none of them can come out and openly accuse each other, because this one knows, this one knows. If you say anything, I will say something. That's exactly what is going on. The only thing that happened to me, as far as I'm concerned, from looking at everything that's happened, is that Kanuta Kanu thought he would be able to take over the DOS, take over the structure after the kidnap of his brother. But now that it's like the Nigerian government worked with each of them separately, differently, all of them separately. This one did not know that they were working with this one did not know. When Kanu was kidnapped, all of them now started knowing that, oh, this one knew. So now, Kanuta Kanu, when after the US had already said he knew everything, they now started working with him, which means that they thought, they could work together, since you know and I know. So what's the point? Let's work together. Suddenly, now Kanuta Kanu thought he could use power. That was when he issued this order on Twitter and said, sit at home his council. He thought he would take over the DOS. Those ones now looked at it, okay, the Kanu has openly said DOS is in charge when it's not away, when it's away. So now that Kanuta Kanu knows, Kanuta Kanu cannot say anything. Why not? Why would Kanuta Kanu be oppressing us? We are in charge. So they took charge, and that's why the reason why they came at a loggerhead, and that's why he pulled out again. So do not link Biafra Republic government in exile to Kanuta Kanu. Kanuta Kanu, whatever he's doing, should be doing it of his way. When the Kanu comes out, he will clarify exactly what each person do. But now, we do not have anything to do with Kanuta Kanu.
Fine.
He's working on his own hand.
Okay.
We're not the same.
Thank you so much. I understand what you're saying, but I want you to understand this. When I said what I said about that Kanuta Kanu's group is more or less like a Biafran government in exile. There's a reason why I said so. I'm not saying that we are the same. What I'm trying to say is that both of us mean well. I'm not talking about Kanuta Kanu decision. I'm talking about that.
You don't know what they mean.
No.
Do not know. See, I'm telling you, my brother.
Let me let me land now. Let me land.
Okay.
It's fine. Okay. What I'm saying here, I'm not talking about the Kanuta Kanu. I'm not talking about Kanuta Kanu as a person. I'm talking about Biafrans who want to be loyal, because some of us are this kind of. Some of us are somehow we are stupid. Why do I say so? Some of us believe that best way to be loyal to Biafran Kanu is to be stupid to those who we believe that they are brothers and sisters of Biafran Kanu, without knowing that some of us, some of Biafran Kanu's siblings or relatives may be his problem. Do you understand? But now that Nnamdi Kanu is in detention and DSS, we don't need to. I don't, like me. I cannot come out and tell you that I know this when I don't know. I don't know what happened. Everything I know is what is in public in terms of how he was being kidnapped and everything. I cannot say, okay, this is what I know that I don't have. Now, when I say that some of us are that we are like, some of us, in fact, we are almost like a kind of people and all that. What I'm trying to say is that Biafrans who believe that thing want Biafran to be freed, want Biafran to be released, want his well-being. They don't mean anything, unlike DOS, who knows how he was kidnapped and all that, and they're following Biafran out of their own ignorance. So I don't want to paint them the way I paint.
Can you now? The question I'm going to ask you now. Can you now, because you do not know what happened, can you honestly defend Kanuta Kanu now and say you don't know what happened to Nnamdi Kanu?
Why will I do that when I have already heard from somebody?
Then if you don't know, then you cannot add him to say, oh, he's working for. You can say you stay out of criticizing him, which I understand. Don't criticize anybody, but you cannot openly on your platform now say that we are working towards the release of Nnamdi Kanu.
No.
He too is working towards the release, because you don't know what they are doing. You don't know exactly what is going on. So that's what I'm telling you, because Kanuta Kanu can come out.
Let me tell you something. The only reason why I have soft land when Kanuta Kanu is being mentioned now is seeing him attacking Ejiofor. It is very clear. No, listen. I'm not exonerating him from all the mess that he has done so far. No, I'm not. Don't get it twisted. I'm not saying that Kanuta Kanu is a repentant criminal. I'm not saying that he's innocent of all those things. No. What I'm trying to say is this. The number one problem, what you say here is that I myself, I know and I can sense it, that's what they want is to take over. Even if you watch the video that I published just today, okay, if you watch that video that I published, I think I played that video on Premium. It's on a live stream. That video is his interview with one of his group member. The guy lives in UK. Now, he said because this have been their internal discussion between him and those guys. The guy was like telling people, Kanuta Kanu, if anything happens, when Masnaka is not there, that he hold the mantle. That is
Thank God you got it. That was one of the last statements in that interview.
Yes,
said after Nnamdi Kanu is Kanuta Kanu.
And I was looking at Kanuta Kanu's face to see his reaction and body language. All I can see, and all I can sense from his body language was a kind of yeah, you are right. You understand what I'm saying? So I kept quiet. Because the good thing about all these things, my brother, is that Biafrans are not stupid. I keep on saying it on my platform that even me here, if maybe I believe because some Biafrans are listening to me, then therefore I think that I have arrived, let me start messing up. I can only do that. I can only last for 1 week. Everybody will turn against me. That's just the fact. Biafrans are not stupid. For you to
Yeah.
think that maybe you are Master Mekano's brother or maybe you are his siblings, you cannot control everybody. Our people are not wired like that. You cannot control the Biafrans just because you are whatever you think that you are. It doesn't work that way.
Okay.
It doesn't
Yeah,
work.
thank you. You understand. So the reason why I wanted to clarify that is for you to understand, because you know there was one time when once somebody does something that is positive towards what we want, I noticed that a lot of Biafrans are easily misled
No.
to start, they will just start praising the person.
No.
I'm not talking about you now. I'm not talking about you now.
Okay.
Yes, I'm not talking about you.
Okay.
I just want to point out something. Okay. I remember I once spoke on Ugo's page channel,
okay.
And I said, I advised that time with Rafa and the rest of them. I told them, let us stop praising Ejimako. At that time, that was then, because Ejimako was doing something that I said, let's stop praising Ejimako. And I gave the reason why I said they should stop praising Ejimako. I said, because Ejimako is working with Kanuta Kanu. And because I know that Kanuta Kanu has not been able to tell us what he knew about the kidnappers' brother. Because that accusation that DOS accused him, he was unable to deny it. He only said they knew more than he knew. And I said we have to be careful of how we talk about Ejimako. And we remember what Ejimako eventually did.
Okay.
So this thing is a game of watch and see. Watch and see. Let's not, because some of these people when they push and push, they know they will say what you want, what people want to hear. Then when you now start, going around this, they will not go and take the action that they wanted to really take. So
exactly.
Let's be very, very cautious. Let's be very, very cautious while publicizing these people if they make one positive step.
Okay.
You don't know what they do, because so long as that guy knew about the kidnap of his brother, and he told the secretary not to tell anybody. He has not denied it. You cannot tell me. Anything he's doing now. For me, it's rubbish. Until Nnamdi Kanu comes out and tell us if there is a reason why he decided to hide it, a positive reason. I want to know. That's the only way I can say this thing. The same thing goes to this guy. What's this called? Darlington. You know that Darlington?
Osojina.
You know Darlington?
I do.
Yeah, Osojina. That guy, I was following him. On the day, I think on June 6th, that guy made some posts. I don't know if those posts I have it. Now that this guy will make it broadcast, I will just imagine like, has this guy forgotten what he posted? This guy posted on this thing of that they are planning. If he tells us what they are planning against Nnamdi Kanu, that will shed blood. That's what this guy posted on June 6th. He made another post. He talked about a post where he said they were threatening him. They want to take him out. And he was talking that he said people close to Nnamdi Kanu. This one is June 6th, before Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped. So that guy knew what happened to Nnamdi Kanu. So this thing is a sensitive issue. We know what is going on. We put one or two together, we know what is going on. All these people know what is going on. Kanu cannot exempt himself. The wife cannot exempt herself. So anything they are doing now, so long as it's positive, fine. But let us not praise them. Let us not add them to us. They are not part of us.
I will not lie. What you said here that is actually fact is that we are very, very fast to, elevate something that is wrong, like somebody have done wrong in the past. The only one good thing the person displayed, we forget everything and we start clapping for the person. That is just the fact, and that is why some people mistake, like me, I'm an Igbo. So people often say that Igbos are lousy, that we are noisy, you don't make us under because of that. The line, the network was giving headache. Let me see if I can call him back so we can conclude. Okay, my bro. Yeah, sorry, my network was disturbing. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you clearly.
Okay, sorry about that. So, like as I was saying, the thing is that what you said here is that is very, very true. Is that we always want to we easily forget what's happened. Not that we don't remember, but we always want to give, not let's say a second chance. We always want to, if you do something that we like, we are very, very easy. You understand? Very, very easy to sing praises, sing your praise and everything, because we want to see you back. Just for example, everything that the Aloy Jimako did, trying to end it at home, I was very, very angry that time. In fact, to be honest with you, I unfollowed him on Twitter. But I'm saying this to confirm what you said, that you are very easy at that. And I think it's almost 80% of us are like that, if I'm not mistaken. 80% of us are like that. Only that what he displayed in court case, in the last court case. Do you know that I went back and followed him back?
No, it's fine. It's fine to. It's fine to. You see, let me tell you something. It's fine to do it, but what we should not be doing.
Diana, yes, Diana. Continue, my brother.
That's praising them. Even in our hearts, we can be praising them in our hearts. Say, okay, they are doing well, right? But don't publicize it. Don't publish. Don't make it look as if they are doing this, because sometimes any of them that are not pure, what they do is that they will use the publicity now to not take action. By the time they take the action, when you now start criticizing them, they will say, is it not you people that said this person is working with this? Oh, because now he said something. They say, okay, it's not longer representing Nadi Kanu. That's the trick.
I understand what I say. Another thing that pushed me to have that kind of easy go with them is that when I see these DOS people, how their endless attack on PM and everything. So I always want to befriend anybody who is saying the truth, to be honest with you. No matter what you have done in the past, I always want to see you turning back. I always want to see people, preach because most
anybody can repent. Yes, anybody can repent. But for Kanuta Kanu, the only repentance now one man can come out.
I also want to say something. Let me tell you something. I also want to say something about Kanuta and his family. Some people are making some comment about Mazi Namakanu's wife. I don't do that. You know why? Not that I don't have something. Not that I don't have something to say. Not that I don't know what happened. But out of yes, I have to be I have to be reserved on that, because this has to do with Mazi Namakanu's family and all that. So, do you think that PM? Do you think that PM don't know what to say?
No, he knows. He's smart. He's a smart man.
But he don't want. He focused on the job all this while.
Yes.
He never for once rise against. The only time he made comments against Canada was at early stage when he said that, how can you know all those things and you told somebody not to voice it out? You just tell yourself, okay, keep it. That's where PM has made comment about Canada, and just like all the siblings and everything, he did. The time he wanted to talk about Master Prophet, he controlled himself and kept quiet. Master Prophet also made a program and said that Samuel Ekpa is trying, but he wants Samuel Ekpa to be working with Kantakan. That Kantakan is the next of king. Do you know when the time they were making that comment, next of king of a king? He was they were saying he's singing it as if PM maybe they were expecting PM to come out and say, no, he's not the next of king, I am the man in charge. He kept quiet. Silence is the answer. And that silence is paying off, to be honest with you. So I understand what you're saying, my brother. I will take correction on that.
Yes, because the thing is that for me, right, I am not saying that Kanuta Kanu kidnap his brother.
No, you want to be careful.
What I am saying, see, there could be a reason. There could be a justifiable reason why he knew and he refused to take the offense.
Thank you.
So that reason, until we know that reason, because is complete number one suspect.
Okay. You're on track. What you said is true. I respect you for that. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you for calling on the program. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Diana, yes, this is my WhatsApp number for now. Okay, from time to time it may change. So, but for now, this is the WhatsApp number. If you want to reach me, you can send anything you want to send here. Then I will look into it. Thank you so much. So we are going to end the program now. Or let's see if there's another person that wants to call, you can call before I end it. But if there's not, then we are going to call it a day. Dana, okay, you are the last commentator here. So we are going to, we have come to end of the program. Let's a bit. Okay. Before you go, please like the video, click on the like button. We are going to end now. We will be live tomorrow. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening. Good night. Good afternoon to some of you, and have a wonderful evening. Bye bye for now. Okay, thanks. Hold on. Diana, okay, you said okay, thanks. Okay, yeah. So that is it. That is it. Or do you want to call in, Diana? Are you coming in now? You are calling in, or next time? So I will not just quickly end the program when you probably you are saving the number. Just let me know if you want to say something, or shall I end the program? Diana, are you there? Okay, I think Diana is very busy. So guys, thank you so much. Let's call it a day for now. Have a wonderful evening. Bye bye for now. Thank you.